Hello everyone, welcome to SAT Maths. This is chapter 3, function and equation, and subpart is rate of change and slope. This is the part 3 for this chapter. So here we'll be discussing about what is the rate of change and what is the slope. So when we say the average rate of change is the ratio of change in two quantities, like change in one quantity with respect to change in the another quantity. Generally what happens is, in the functions, x is the independent variable and y is the dependent variable. Like when we give some input as the x, we get some output. So input are the independent and output are the dependent variable. Then average rate of change is given by change in y over change in x, change in the y values over change in the x values in a given interval, or you can say average rate of change in a to b. From a to b, it is also written as, if there is a function, let's say y is equal to fx is the function. So average rate of change from a to b is value of the function at b minus value of the function at a divided by change in the x values, b minus a. This is also known as the average rate of change. Second thing, the slope of the line passing through 2 points. Suppose there is a line like this. The coordinates through which it is passing is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. So since we know slope is denoted by m, it is change in y over change in x. So change in y means y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's how we can find the slope. Just like suppose if I say 2, 3 and minus 5, 7. These are the 2 points. We want to find the slope of the line passing through these 2 points. So we will simply do change in y. So 7 minus 3 over change in x, negative 5, negative 2. Make sure that if you are doing 7 minus 3, then you have to do minus 5 minus 2. So 7 minus 3 is 4, negative 5, negative 2 is negative 7. So basically the slope of the line is negative 4 over 7. Now we have the different forms of lines over here. Like in the coordinate plane, you can see first line over here, you can see directly the line is going upward, because when we are going from left to right, the line is increasing, the value of y is increasing. So here if the value of y is increasing, so here we can say the slope is positive. In the second picture, this is the first picture. In the second one, you can see when we go from left to right, the y value keeps on decreasing. We are coming down in the from left to right. So that is why slopes down. Slopes is negative over here. And when the horizontal line is there, the slope is 0. How? Because you can see for the change in x, let's say this point is 1, 2, and let's say this point is 4, 2. Since we are changing in x from 1 to 4 we are going, but the y value remains the same. There is no change in the y value. That is why 0 slope is there. Or you can calculate the slope like this: y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which is 0 over 3, which is 0. So slope is 0. In the same way, for the vertical line, the slope is undefined. Just like over here, these 2 points, you can say, if this is 1, 2, the point just above it will be, x will be same, and this is 1, 4, you can say. So if you want to find the slope for this vertical line, so you can say y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 2 divided by 0. 2 divided by 0 is not defined. So for the vertical lines, we have undefined slopes. For the horizontal line, we have 0 slope. For the increasing line, positive slope. For the decreasing line, negative slopes. Now second thing is the standard form of a linear equation. When we say the standard form of the linear equation is given by ax plus by is equal to c, where a, b, c are the integer. Just like you can see 2x plus 3y equals to 6. Here a is 2, b is 3 and c is 6. So this is the standard form. A, b, c has to be integers over here. Now another point is the x coordinate of the point at which the graph of an equation crosses the x-axis is called the x-intercept. Just like if you see, if there is a line like this, if it is passing through the x-axis, let's say at the point 2, 0, so this 2 is called the x-intercept. So 2 is x-intercept of this line. And to calculate the x-intercept, we just have to put y equal to 0 and solve the equation for x. Just like suppose if I say there is another line like this, 4x plus 5y equals to 20. If I want to find what is the x-intercept, it means where it is crossing the x-axis. So put y equals to 0. If I put y equals to 0, So 4x equals to 20. So x equals to 5. So 5 is called the x-intercept, or you can say the line is passing through 5, 0. Similarly, where the y-coordinate of the point at which the graph is crossing the y-axis, that is called the y-intercept, and to calculate the y-intercept, we have to put x as 0 and solve the equation for y. Just like in the previous equation, 4x plus 5y equals to 20. Now if I want to find what is the y-intercept, so put x equal to 0 for this. If I put x equal to 0, so 0 plus 5y, that is equal to 20. So y equals to 20 divided by 5 is 4. So it means the y-intercept for this particular line is 4. So to calculate the x-intercept, we put y as 0 and to calculate the y-intercept, we have to put x as 0. Now the another point is the intercepts of a line provide a quick way to sketch a line. If you know the two intercepts, both the x and the y-intercept, we can easily plot the line. Just like if I say there is a line, x-intercept is 2, 0 and y-intercept is 0, 3. Right? So you know that it is very easy to plot. 2, 0 is somewhere over here and 3, 0, 3 is on the y-axis. This is the 0, 3. So this is 2, 0, this is 0, 3. So you can draw the line easily like this. Right. Now second thing, the values of x for which fx equals to 0 are called the zeros of the function. Those values of x which makes the value of the function is 0, or you can say the x-intercept. So these x-intercept, because at these x value the y value is 0, so these are called the zeros of the function. So x-intercept and the zeros of the function one and the same thing. So let's have some question based upon this. It says the table on the right side shows Ivan's height from age 12 to 18. At the 12 it is 61, 14 is 64, like this. Find the average rate of change in Ivan's height from 12 to 18. So what is the average rate of change in height? Average rate of change in height means change in the height over change in the year. So from 12 to 18 we will say, so we'll calculate height at 18 minus height at 12 divided by change in the x value, 18 minus 12. So height at the 18 inches is 18 years is 70 inches minus 61 divided by 18 minus 12 is 6. 70 minus 61 is going to be 9, so 9 over 6. So we can say 3 by 2 and unit will be inches per year. So on an average his height was increasing at 3 by 2 inches per year. Find the slope of the line that passes through these 2 points. So again the slope is given by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you can just put the values of y. y2 is 4 minus 2. You can take any point as x1 y1 or x2 y2. So 4 minus 2 over 5 minus 6. So 4 minus 2 is 2, 5 minus 6 is negative 1. So slope of this line is negative 2. Find the x-intercept and y-intercept for this line. So we know for x-intercept we have to put y equals to 0. So if I put y equals to 0, that is 12, 3x equals to 12, so x equals to 4. So 4, 0 is the x-intercept and the 0 of this line also. And for the y-intercept we have to put x as 0. So if I put x as 0, so it will be 0 minus 4 times of y equals to 12. So y equals to negative 3. So 0, negative 3 is the y-intercept of this particular line. So I hope you have understood all the things. So if you have any other doubt related to the electricity maths in any question, you can send over this WhatsApp number or on this mail ID. Thank you for watching.